Hello and good evening. Thank you for tuning in to my YouTube channel live Monday night. RoseWardStampersDelight.com. If I look to this way, it's just to see who was on. Hi, Geraldine. Hi, Miata. Hi, Pam. How are you? Thank you for tuning in. I know I might be a minute early, but I like to get things set up because you know me in technology. So again, thank you for tuning in. RoseWardStampersDelight.com. I'm so glad you could join me. Hi, Cindy. Hi, Stacy. So I have quite a few things to go over first, and then I've got a great card to show you. So a few things. The first thing I want to tell you is Friday is the last day to sign up for my whiskey business online class. So you have to sign up by July 10th. I've posted that in my Facebook Lives and my YouTube Lives, the class levels. So you can buy the class with the stamp set and the card kits and the video, or you can just get the card kits if you already have the stamp set. You can order the card kits and the video, or just the video. So I'm not going to go through everything. It is in my Facebook Lives and my YouTube, and it'll be in this description too. But remember, Friday is the last day to sign up, because then I do everything, send everything out, and then we're on to the next project. Throw that one over there. The next thing I want to tell you, and I'm so excited about this. Let me just grab this. As a Stampin' Up! Demonstrator, we can now get these little mini trimmers on our supply list. And you know how we all love that little mini trimmer, right? So there's another good reason for you to join my team and get the starter kit, because now you can order that. I don't mean to keep putting my big face in front of there. Okay, so what I've also put out, next thing, sorry, bonus days. For those of you who don't know what bonus days are, for every $50 before shipping and tax that you order in July, you get a $5 coupon that's emailed to you, and please keep it safe. It's like cash. I don't get the coupon, you do. Okay, and you can redeem that in August towards your purchases. So $50 or more gets you a $5 coupon. And I just threw that right off the table there. Okay, the next thing I'm going to tell you about is my holiday paper share. You know how I always do the paper shares with, usually it's 12 designer series papers that are in the catalogs. And I cut them into 6x6s, and we do a paper share. I also have a paper share plus this time, and I'm going to show you that. Let me just say hi to everybody. Hi, Janelle. Hi, Donna. Hi, Cindy. Hi, Golf and Mary, Diane, Judy. Thank you all for tuning in. So let's get started. Grab your coffee, grab your tea, come stamp with me. I've got a couple things I want to show you, but I'm going to flip the camera. So I'll get more on the paper share in a second. This is my design, my website, Stampersdelight.com. This is my host code for the month. If you're planning on ordering through me and it's less than $150, you want to use that host code. What I was saying is, here's my paper share. There's two separate ones. The first one is the paper share, and it's $45 pickup, $53 for me to ship it to you. And you get 144 pieces of designer series paper, the 12 designer series papers that are in the new holiday catalog. And they're cut into 6x6, and each one tells you how many you get. Then I have a paper share plus this time, which is going to include, this is the paper share plus. So for the paper share, you get all the designer series papers, but then for the paper share plus, you're going to get some of those nice flocked papers. You're going to get some of those green and red foils papers. You're going to get some of the glitter paper. Some of this glitter paper, the black glitter paper, and also some of the velvet, the red velvet. Okay, and I will put it on my description so you know how many you're getting of each. If I don't get to do that tonight, please give me till tomorrow. I've been typing up a lot of things today, and some things did not update yet. So the paper share plus is $60 pickup, $68 priority shipping. The reason I like to tell you about this now is I have a cutoff date. You can sign up starting now. And orders must be placed and paid for by August 4th, so I can get those ordered and cut out in the mail to you. Okay? All right. So I think that's it. Okay, so we've gone over the trimmer. We've gone over all the specials. So let's get started. Hi, Rachel. Hey, Winann. Hey, Valerie. Hi, Joylyn. Okay, so what I'm going to be showing tonight is the Hippo and Friends. This is a really cute set. $1 million sales earner Robin Carden did. And this is a really cute set. If you look at it and say, well, I don't really need all those little animals, you're going to want this no matter what, because look at these dies. They are to die for. I mean, for sentiments, these are my new go-to dies. I absolutely love these. Okay, so these are all the dies you get. And when you order it with the stamp set, you already saved 10%. So why wouldn't you order them both? So that's the dies and the stamp set. And that's what I'm going to be focusing on tonight. However, I am also going to be showing you a card done with the Zany Zebras. Now, the Zany Zebras is in the annual catalog, the big catalog. It's also in our brochure, our beginner brochure. Before I show you my triple easel card, which is the one that I am going to be doing tonight, I wanted to show you some of the things I've done with the Hippo Happiness. Okay, so a couple of things I did. I took our little pizza box and I just, you know, put a little of that pick a pattern, is it called? I forgot the name of it. And I purposely wanted to remember. It's that gorgeous designer series paper that is just so fun to play with. I mean, it's got a paper for everything. Playful Pets is what I was thinking of, but that was last week. I'll put the name of it in there. And what I did was I made some little cute little note cards that I had left over from last year. These were those note cards from last year. And I just made some little note cards fluttering by to say hi so that I could maybe put them with an order or whatever. And they fit really nice in that little box. And of course, I just used just a note from another stamp set. Then I took our new little acetate boxes and I did the same thing. Used up those little 3x3 cards that we had from Dress. I always want to say Dress to Kill, and it's not. But anyway, I wanted to use up those little note cards. So I made two little things with that. And I would tie some nice ribbon around it. Put a nice bow around it. I didn't want to do that because I wanted you to be able to see it. I would tie a nice little bow around this. And maybe give this to somebody. Okay, and you don't have to have just all birthday cards in there. You can have a lot of different little note cards. But they fit so cute in there. And I love this stamp set. It's so stinking cute. Okay, the next card I want to show you is, and this is going to drive me crazy. So I'm going to grab my catalog so I can tell you the right name. Of that paper, because the paper is it just goes with so many things, and it's in the catalog here. It is Playing with Patterns. I knew it was playing with something. Okay, so Playing with Patterns is the one I've been using. Okay, so here's the envelope. Of course, I took a piece of cards, that designer series paper, and of course I used the purple posy and the bumblebee. And then I just made a cute little card, birthday card, Hippo birthday. Now for the sizes here, I used the 2 2¼ round punch and the 2-inch punch. You can use whatever punches you want, or you can use your circle framelits. And then if you can see up here, whoop, got some little butterflies. Okay, and there's a little butterfly there. So that was one of the cards I did. The next one I did with the little unicorn, and I used our glimmer paper, and again the same Playing with Patterns designer series paper. And here is the Playing with Patterns ribbon, and it comes in a 3-pack, and I used the one with the Coastal Cabana. And if you can see that right there, I gave the unicorn a little glitter nose too. And these are from the dies, the Hippo dies. And we got Coastal Cabana and Granny Apple Green. Nice bright colors that match the glimmer paper. And then it's a happy birthday inside there. Okay. The next card I think you're really going to like. Hi, Vicky. Hi, Terry. Hey, Maureen, Marlene, Kathy, Jeanette. This one, again, same pattern papers. Usually I stick with the same pattern papers and colors only when I'm designing because it's easier for me rather than to have to keep jumping back and forth, and I can show you them all at once. As soon as I saw these little guys, I thought hot air balloon with a bunch of those little friends in it. Is that stinking cute or what? And I'm going to tell you how I did that, and it's so easy. So again, this is the pattern paper. And I'll take a picture of this and upload it with the pictures, still shots, so that you can print this out. It's just a little template I found online of a hot air balloon. And I cut it out. I traced it on the back side of the glitter paper. Made a little hot air balloon. I took the thin ribbon from the Playing with Patterns ribbon trio. And you can see right here, I just put 2 pieces of ribbon so it looks like it's the hot air balloon. This little pocket, it looks like a little pocket, doesn't it? Okay, that is this die, and you can use any size. Okay, let's see, I think I used the 3rd one in, or the 2nd one out, whichever way you want to look at it. So it was this die, and then I just cut it in half to make the little basket. And you could also emboss that if you wanted to. So how cute is that? And like I said, I'll take a picture of this and upload it with my still shots for you. That'll be on my blog, Stampersdelight.com. It'll also be on my Facebook page. And then I put all the little animals in there and had them hanging out in the basket. And of course, there's the little butterfly. Isn't that, oh, you like the hot air balloon. Isn't it cute? I know, I just saw them and I thought, yep, they should be going on a hot air balloon ride. And of course, there's the inside. Okay, so again, I'll do still shots and I will upload that. What I really want to show you tonight is a triple easel card. So the first triple easel card I'm going to show you is with the Zany Zebras. But I am going to do it with the hippos, okay? So this is a triple easel card, and it does sit up real nice. I'm going to turn it around a few ways so you can see it. Okay, then I'm going to flip the camera. Hi. So you can see it this way. That's a triple easel card. And when I always wanted to try one of these, and I thought, that's a lot of work. I couldn't believe how easy it was. So this is it, black and white, with the Zany Zebras. And of course, I got the zebras all hanging out, partying. Okay. All right, so I wanted you to see that one. And again, still shots will be on. Now, the next one I'm going to show you is with the hippos. And I'm not doing the exact one. I'm going to do it a little bit different. But here it is with the hippos. Okay, so I'm going to tilt it this way first so you can see it. And then swing it around. And I'm going to show you how to build this from soup to nuts. I laugh at when I say soup to nuts. I said that in California, and my son and his girlfriend, his fiance, had never heard that saying, soup to nuts. So we're going to show you that. Let me flip the camera again. So again, this is the easel card, triple easel card. Okay, all the dimensions will be put back in here in the description. Okay, so let's get started. All right, so first thing I'm going to do is cheat and put that right there, is bring in a piece of 12 by 12. Let me bring this out. Whoop, not in, out. Okay, I want you to be able to see this. Okay, so this is a piece of 12 by 12 cardstock. I'm going to grab my paper trimmer. Don't worry if you don't hear the measurements, okay? I will add these. 12 by 12 piece of cardstock. I've got a lot of stuff here. I don't want to drop anything. First thing I'm going to cut is at 4 inches. So it's 12 by 4. That's my first piece. Still using the same piece of cardstock. I'm going to do a 3 by 9. So I'm going to move that to 3 inches. And I'm going to flip it around this way, and I'm going to cut it at 9 inches. 3 by 9. Save that piece because you know you'll be using it for something else. This is what's left over, right? And then I need another piece, and I need that at 2 and 6 inch. So it's 2 inches by 6 inches. And you have these strips left, which you can use, and I'll show you how later on. Those are the pieces you need. 4 by 12, 3 by 9, 2 by 6, and I'll put all those measurements in there. You're going to take those back, and you're going to score them. Okay. The first, the 12 by 4 or 4 by 12, however you say it. Some people say the smaller 4 by 12. I usually say the lower number first. Tell you the truth, I say it anyway. I feel like it. Okay. Back to the card. We're going to go to 4 inches, and we're going to score it at 4 inches. We're going to go to 6 inches, score it at 6 inches. Then we're going to go to 8 inches, and we're going to score it at 8 inches. That's the first piece. That's the 4 by 12 or 12 by 4, however you say it. You're scoring that at 4 inches, 6 inches, and 8 inches. You're going to bring in the next piece, which is 3 by 9. And you're going to score that at 3 inches. 4.5 inches. And 6 inches. Okay, so the 3 by 9 is scored at 3, 4.5, and 6. Then you got the little piece. Okay, that's 2 by 6. And you're going to score this one at 2 inches, 3 inches, and 4 inches. And that's all you're going to be scoring. Okay, not hard at all. Put that over there. Now, the key to this is to make sure you burnish it really well and you get some good crisp edges. So I'm going to find my bow and folder here. I'm going to bring in the small one. And I am going to make sure that each one of those is burnished really well. Okay? Kind of looks like a little M, right? Okay. The key is getting these really crisp. Give it one more for luck, right? Okay. Then I'm going to bring in the larger one. Okay, there's those pieces. All right, now you got some. You want to do some designer series paperwork. Okay, so let me bring those in. And the layers. Okay, we'll start with the larger one. You want 2 pieces of designer series paper, 3 3/4 by 3 3/4. That's going to fit there and here. Okay. The way I figured it out, okay, and I'm just going to make sure that I'm not fibbing here, is I lay it like this. So I remember which way to lay these. This one's going to go here, and that one's going to go here. So you see what I did? I flapped that right here. Because if I leave it open like that, I might put it on the wrong spot. So I'm going to do it this way. So let me bring in my adhesive, my Stamp and Seal. And again, I will put all these dimensions there for you, so you don't have to worry about that. I'm going to put that right there. And I still may do it wrong, I'll tell you that right now. Okay, so we're going to, there's the flap. Okay, so it would look like that. I'm a visual person. So I'm going to flap that over like this, and this one's going to go right here. If you've done easel cards before, it's very similar. Okay, so now you got to have this piece stand up, right? So what you want to do is you're going to glue. Now, let me show you. Okay, there's the card. That's how we did it. You're bringing it up this way. This piece right here in here gets glued down so that it stands up like this. I will tell you for this, I've been using this Seal Plus. Regular Seal works. Maybe not. This one might be out. Oh, there it is. Because I really want this to stand nice. Okay, so there's my first piece. Oh, you've never seen this before, huh? Good. Okay, so there's my first easel. I'm going to bring in the second piece. Again, it's the same thing, same deal. I'm going to bring in 2 more pieces of Designer Series paper. Playing with patterns, just using 2 different patterns. These 2 pieces are 2 3/4. And they're going to, see, if I put it there, that's wrong. That's why I like to do it this way. Flap it closed, then I remember which way I'm doing it. Just my way of doing things. And you can use whichever patterns you want on here. Okay, then I'm going to close that. And whichever way you want to do it, I guess I'll do it this way so that the stripes are all going the right way. But with this, you can't go wrong with this paper. This is in the annual catalog. I also put out on Facebook today, what did you want to see on my lives? Annual catalogs or holiday catalog things. On Facebook, I have to tell you, I think the holiday catalog won out. I am doing a Christmas, since it's Christmas in July, I will be doing some Christmas sets this month. But on YouTube Live, what would you like to see? Continue with the annual catalog or start with the mini holiday? Okay, so same thing. We need it to stand up this way. So this flap right in here needs to have some glue on it. And you're going to glue that down. So there's my second piece, right? Don't worry about it flapping over. It will get fixed. Okay, and then the tiny little one. We have 2 pieces of 1 3/4. And you can see that I used all the different patterns because it's just a fun pattern paper for this set. Okay. And then we are going to, don't hold it upright like this. That's what I keep, when I do that, it doesn't work right. Okay. I'm going to close that flap and put this one right here. I see my edge wasn't real good there. Okay. So now we're going to bring this in. And we're going to start layering it. So the first one is, you want it to stand up, but don't worry about that just yet, okay? We're going to go ahead and add this one right here. This is what's going to keep that one lined up eventually, okay? You might see it flopping around right now. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take my Stampin' Seal Plus, and I am going to figure out how far back I want this one. So I'm gonna, let's see how I line this one up. I actually lined it up right here. Okay, so that they would be standing up like this. Actually, this one's gonna do it a little bit lower. Okay. I'm going to do it a little bit lower. You're going to see it's going to hang off. Okay, but that's okay because there's another part to this that I want to show you. I'm just going to bring it down just a little bit. So you see how it's hanging off there? You really need to have it stand up better. So it's hanging off just a tad. I'm going to fix that in a minute. I just don't want to confuse anybody, including myself. So there's your first 2 layers. This little guy, and we're going to glue him. So he's going to stand here. And you see how I have like a little edge hanging off here? Same thing with this. This is going to have an edge hanging off also. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to glue some with my regular one. I'm going to put some Stampin' Seal there. And I'm going to hang that one off a little bit. Okay. Now you see that this one has quite a bit of overhang. Maybe not. Maybe we don't want quite that much. Just a little bit. Okay. What I found, and I will tell you that I did get this idea from Tina's Ink. Great stamper. Cut yourself a piece of, it could be the same color. This one has white. Okay, you can't see it because it's white on white. This one you're going to see because it's white, but I'm going to add something to that. This is a piece of cardboard, or from our designer series paper. You know the paper, the little piece of thin cardboard that comes with it? That's what I used. Okay, this piece is 4 by 5. It gives it a little bit more oomph to stand up. That's what's layered on here. Okay. All right. So what I'm going to do first is I'm going to bring in a strip that I had left over from another card. And I'm just going to lay that right across. Remember, this is 4 by 5. So I'm just going to cut this. And let's see. And just cut that there. So you want to have that piece too, but I didn't want to confuse you. It's not cardstock, okay? It's just a piece of that cardboard that comes with the designer series paper. And I'm going to go ahead and I am going to glue that down right here. Okay? Now the triple cards that I got here, this actually gets layered right on this card. Okay. Whoop. See, it does fold down. Okay. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take my Seal Plus and I am going to bring that up to the top of this piece of cardboard. And I'm trying to do it where I can see it and show you at the same time. Okay, so I'm going to match that up because remember it's 4 inches. Okay, and then lay it down. Now I have a better card base. You don't have to use that card base, but look how much nicer it stands up because it's got a thicker base to it. So save that card, cardstock or cardboard, and there you have it. So there's the start of it. Okay, so now the next thing I'm going to do is I already cut out some, let me just bring these in so you can see. I'll lay it down. I already cut out some of those designer series paper pieces, or dies rather, because I wasn't sure which ones I was going to use. So let's see how I'm going to do this one. And I also cut out my little guys and stamped those, although I will be showing you something on that too. Okay, so I have all these little guys already pre-stamped. All right, so the first thing I'm going to do is grab another piece of designer series paper. Maybe put that right there. I'm going to grab my punch. This punch works really well with the the sayings. So I'm going to grab, let's see, what color do I want to grab? I'll use the Bumblebee. I'll use Bumblebee. Okay. So I'm going to grab Hippo Birthday. Okay. I'm going to grab a piece of cardstock. That's an envelope. We don't want the envelope, not the cardstock. I'm going to grab a strip here. And I'm going to stamp. Am I in view? Okay, good. I'm in view. No, not Hippo. That one won't fit. I need the other one. I just need this one. This one fits. This one fits in my punch. Hippo birthday. So I'm going to bring that punch in. Punch that out. Move that out of the way so I don't get it all over. This piece right here, I'm going to take my dimensionals. I'm making my stopper now, okay? So whether I want that side, yeah, I guess I'll use that side because that kind of matches it. I'm going to put some dimensionals right across here. And this is going to be my stopper. And then I like to put, you can glue this down flat, but I like to put dimensionals on it again. I think I might need the minis if I have them. If not, I'll use the large ones and cut it in half. The reason I like to do it higher is it really holds it in place. Okay, so I'm just cutting a large one in half. The higher the stopper, the better your card will stand up. Ah, thank you. Thank you, everyone. And thank you for tuning in. Okay. So we're gonna, don't forget to share my videos here and on Facebook. Okay. So that's the first piece, right? Okay. So now, and as I keep going, I still keep burnishing this. So now I got this little piece and I need to put something on here. So let's do, I'm going to stick with the little hippo. So I'm going to put him right here. Put some dimensionals on this. And I'm going to show you how easy it is to make a bunch of these real quick when we're done with this card. So I'm going to put the little hippo right here. And then I got this cute little butterfly. He's so cute. Look at him. Okay, see the little butterfly? I really wanted my, I know, let's see, where are they? I did small dimensionals right here. For this card, I really used both large and small. This one I'm going to grab small dimensional, 2 of them maybe. I had so much fun making these cards. Triple easel card. It's easy. Okay, we're going to put that right there. All right, so there's your first piece. But we're going to lay them down. Now this piece, okay, I am going to, let's see, I think I'll put this, I cut a piece of this out, the glimmer paper, because I really wanted it to pop. So this one, I'm going to seal it down with my seal. Right. I'm going to bring in, let's see, I should have another size of this one. These are, oh yeah, see, these are 2 different sizes. And it doesn't matter that this is going to go over because it will still close the card. But do I really want to cover that nice glitter paper up? No. So I'm going to grab a smaller one. I'm going to use that one instead. That's why when I cut my dies out, I take one sheet of paper and I cut all the dies out at one time so I can figure out which one I want to use. Okay, so I am going to use You Are So Special. As soon as I find it. Let's see, here it is. Okay, this one I'm going to do in basic gray. So I'm just going to stamp that. And yes, I should have my stamping mat, which I don't have with me, but I have no room for it on the table, so just keep your fingers crossed, okay? All right, that is also going to be glued down right on top of this. Then I'm going to bring in my little sheep. So cute. I want a good one here. Some came out better than others. There we go. And I'm going to put that one right there. But again, I'm going to put dimensionals because I want them to pop out. This isn't just for kids, you know. I know a lot of adults that would like this card, don't you? Okay. So we're going to put that one right there. Then I'm going to bring down the last piece right here. And I've already got a nice background here, so let's just go with the large piece here. So I'm changing it up because I do want you to see a little bit of difference. So you see that I used some more layers here. I'm just going to use this one this time. And I'm going to stamp right on that. When in doubt. As soon as I find my when in doubt. There's a lot of stamps on here. When in doubt, be a unicorn. I'm going to grab my Magenta Madness. I'm going to stamp that right there. Then again, I'm going to bring in the ones that I've already done. I'm going to grab another little butterfly. I'm going to grab a cute little pink unicorn. And you see he doesn't have any eyes. So I'm going to grab his eyes. And I'm going to go ahead with, I think I'll do this in black because it'll show up better. These little eyes are very small. This is where your Stampersdelight really comes into play. Yes, right, Susan? Any person would like this. Okay, we're just going to stamp that right on here. Okay, so you see, stamp the little features on there. Now what I'm going to do is I had cut out a couple of things already. So one of the dies looks like this. You see that little thing? It's his little nose. It's the little nose. So we're going to give him a glitter nose, or her or him. Unicorns can be either. Just going to grab a little bit of glue there. And I'm going to put that. Whoop. This is a little tricky, but I'll get it. There we go. So now I have a little unicorn nose on there. And I have the little butterfly. So I'm going to go ahead and put some dimensionals here and here. And that's going to go right there. And then we're going to take this little butterfly. Actually, let's see what other ones I have here, because I just got some. I guess he's okay. All right, this one I'm going to use. I can use one large one. It'll work. Okay. How you liking the card? Okay, there we go. And then that's going to go right here. So I'm going to flip that around. Don't care about that because that's going to be glued down. I got my Seal Plus. I grabbed that. Doesn't really matter. Okay, and this is going to go. You want it up high enough where you're going to be able to see it. Okay, so there's the card. Right? Look at that. I will flip the camera in a second, but what I want to do before I do that is also we have a bunch of these little flowers, the dies, and little bow ties. So I took my scraps, or what was left of my glitter paper, and I made a bunch of glitter things, little bow ties and flowers. So I'm just going to add a little tombow here. I'm going to give her a little glitter bow tie. I'm going to grab another one. Let's see what color this is. Yep. I'm going to add this. To the hippo. So he's got a little bow tie. Can you see that? Now they got little bow ties on them. And then I'm going to lay this down. Let's see, do I have another bow tie somewhere? I thought I did. If not, that's okay. I'm going to take these little flowers. dot some Tombow on those, or you can use dimensionals. I'm just going to put them on with, add some flowers here. Oh my gosh, look how cute. And we've got another triple easel card. Okay, I'm going to flip the camera so I can show you. Isn't that adorable? You gotta make these triple easel cards. They're so much fun. They're so easy. And like I said, you see how well that stands up? That's that cardboard underneath. So that was my triple card, my triple easel card. I hope you like those. I'm going to do still shots tonight. Go to Stampersdelight.com in the morning. They'll all be on there. But before I do that, I want to show you something else that I think might help. Let me flip this. Okay, so the Stamparatus works perfect. This is a great way to show you the Stamparatus, okay? Because this stamp set is perfect for it. Okay, so I'm going to put my piece in the corner there. And I just wanted to do this real quick so I could show you how I cut all those out at one time. Okay. Now mine are all on blocks, but we're going to start with this little guy. Okay, so he's the hippo. And you want the full hippo there. And then I've got the unicorn. And my butterfly. Okay. And I need my full image. When I say full image, you can see that it's not the outer edge. Okay. And I'm just going to flip this, press it down, right? Okay. And then I can go in and ink these individually. I actually did that one a different color. Okay, and then I'm going to do Magenta Madness over here. Just make sure you get some color on it. I moved him too close, but let me move this guy out of the way a second. He was too close. Put him back there for a second. Then I'm going to grab my Highland Heather. Ink that one up. Okay. If I get any on this one, I'll just wipe it off. I'm going to grab my Smoky Slate. And do that one. I'm also going to close these up so I don't get my hands all over them or my fingers all in them, which I've already done. Move that over there. Okay, so then I'm going to bring this in and I'm going to press it down. Now remember, I'm just doing this to show you how I do so many of them at one time. All right, so I'm going to lift that up. Now, if it didn't come out, like this one missing a piece, you just go right back in there. Ink that up a little bit more. Same with the purple. The Heather Highland. Just right here, because I missed a little of him. I'm just going to press it down again. Make sure I get those other spots. All right. So now I've got all my images. I'm going to take this plate off. I'm going to grab my other plate. And then I'm just going to lay these on here like this. So I'm overlaying this. I'm overlaying this one. overlaying this one. And then the little guy right here. Open that up, make sure he's on there right. Press that down. Going to be coming in with my other colors. Okay, so the first one I'm going to do is the Magenta Madness. I'm actually going to make both of those Magenta Madness because I want a two-tone butterfly this time. I'm going to come in here with Gorgeous Grape. And you can move them out of the way a little bit so you don't get that color on there. And then I'm going to grab my basic gray for inside there. And then I'm just going to press those down to get those overlay colors, okay? And then you have the overlay colors. The reason I like this is, wait till I show you how little, this is the little stamp for the butterfly's face. Look how little that is. So, the best way I found is to take that little face, put it right there. I mean, this is really tiny. I'm only going to do him so you can get the idea. They all have faces. And you're going to do them all the same way, okay? So we're just going to take this plate off. I'm going to bring in another plate because I have an extra one, okay? And I'm just going to lay him down. I mean, you can do it on a block. I did some on the block, but I'm just showing you how you can do a bunch of them all at one time. Get his little face. This is really tiny. Okay. So let me show you another thing. So I like to just kind of move him around. Make sure you get him right where you want him. He's very sticky. Come on. Okay. Press that down. I'm going to bring in my black because you really want this to show up. And trust me, black will make it show up. Ink that up in black. And then press it down. And you got a perfect little face. I don't know if you can see that. We got a lot of ink on my hand, so, and you can see his little face on there. See his little face? So that's, and then what you do is you just put all your dies right on here, run it through the Big Shot once, and you got all those pieces. That's how I get all my stamping done, or all of these done in one quick motion. Okay, I thought you would enjoy that. So let me bring in those cards one more time, if I could find some place to put this stuff. All right, so I'm going to flip the camera so you can really see these. And again, here's the triple easel card. Still shots will be on in a little while. And then here's the other triple easel card. The Zany Zebra. And then, of course, the other cards that I had done, which it looks like everyone really liked. The hot air balloon. Remember, it's just a template. I'll take a picture of that. And it's that die cut in half to make it look like a little basket for all the little guys to pile into. Then we've got this one. All the measurements will be in the description as soon as I'm done. And here we go. This one. And that's it. Oh, yes. And then my little boxes with my little cards in them. I hope you enjoyed this YouTube Live. Thank you so much for tuning in. Don't forget to tune in Friday morning, Facebook Live, Friday morning at 7 a.m. Eastern Standard Time, where I'll be doing Christmas in July, so I will be featuring a new stamp set from our new holiday mini. Thank you again for tuning in. Have a great evening. Have a great week. Keep on stamping, stampers.